Taking care of your lips is just as important as looking after the rest of your face. Although we all can't have Angelina Jolie's pretty pout, we can definitely make the most out of what we've got.
That's right, Lisbeth. Who wouldn't want full luscious lips and a youthful, healthy blush of color? At sigurado ako na most of us girls would want na di na natin kailangan pang mag-worry about smearing lipstick on our teeth.
Or color bleeding past the edges of your mouth during dinner, or reapplying that lip tint just to maintain some color.
Good news dahil we will show you how you can be confident that your pout will be on point and that your color will never wear off. Watch this!
Lipstick is an important fashion accessory for most women, and it is not uncommon for women to reach for their lipsticks before anything else. And in the case of being in a hurry, most women forgo other cosmetic products and reach for their lipsticks instead. Pero paano kung hindi mo na kailangang maglagay nito araw-araw?
Luscious, juicy, sexy, full, pouty, kissable. Yes, we are talking lips. Every girl wants a beautiful lips, and nature does not always cooperate.
I'll be joined by Asia's true master of aesthetic tattoo, the beautiful Miss Susan Ong. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
How important is it for women to have beautiful red lips?
Lips are considered to be the channel to one's soul. With or without speaking, it speaks by itself. The color is very important. The choice of color for a lip tint is also of prime importance, because when you choose something pale, you look pale. But when you look something matte, then it also speaks of your character. When you put something glossy, it speaks of how dynamic you are. When you put something reddish or fuchsia, then it speaks of how active you are as a person. So the lips are considered to be the channel to one's soul. Very, very important to have the color.
So, Miss Ong, what is aesthetic tattoo?
Aesthetic tattoo has been defined for a long time, actually by Prettylooks, which originated the term for another way of describing micropigmentation. Micropigmentation is an art that is used to epidermally put in the aesthetic color to either the lips, the eyebrows, or other parts of the face. That is aesthetic tattoo, and it also entails permanence.
Can you explain to us what is a permanent lip tint?
Permanent lip tint is when you do it without having to apply color. You can throw away your lipstick, you can throw away your gloss, you can go out without feeling insecure that you miss out on any color. You come out glowing. When you wake up in the morning, look at the mirror, you see a beautiful face because the face is coupled with a beautiful, lovely color.
What are the things that we must consider if we want to have a permanent lip tint or tattoo?
You also have to consider whether the patient has high sugar or FBS, which is very important because when you have diabetes, we decline the patient. A patient with diabetes can be prone to infection after the treatment, so we always decline. The first thing we ask the patient is always, how is your sugar? The shape of the lips, if they're too wide, then we make it look smaller. The texture of the skin on the lips, if it's thick or thin, the pigmentation that is present. Some people are born with pink lips, so it's easier to do. Some people are smokers, so we need to wash it out. These are the elements to be considered.
So the very first step for our client is of course cleansing. Now we have to cleanse it. Take an antiseptic with cotton, wipe it off. Once clean, we can now apply the topical anesthesia and we leave it for around 15 to 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, now that we're ready, we can go ahead and choose the color that suits her best. She's in between fair and a bit morena, so actually any color is okay for her, but we don't want to go too red. So this is the tint that I will be using on her. So what I'm doing now is filling it in with the tint that I chose. So after filling in the whole lips, then wipe it off and then 9 more rounds. final, we apply antibiotic ointment only, and we cannot wet it for 24 hours, and that's it.
Permanent lip tint is very good for women who wants to enhance their lips, improve an uneven lip line, and to save time in front of the mirror. Just apply a little gloss and you're ready to go. This is Aretha for Fab here on Chinatown TV.
That's pretty!
Yes, and the procedure is ideal para sa mga girls or women na may lips discoloration because of certain factors like smoking, etc. So, go ahead, it's worth a try.
我们还有准备别的节目要给你们看，kaya naman keep your hands off the remote.
We'll be back after this break.